Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, of course. Jeremy is also
Good. How about you?
Chocolate.
It's nice.
Okay, this is a chocolate. It's called Celeste Toffee, but it's definitely a toffee with a chocolate. You know, a toffee praline chocolate scent, and the chocolate in here is a dark chocolate. That's what I get from here. This I'm just gonna sniff off the nose though. Okay, I'm not getting anything much.
It's interesting, right? Because you get to.
This is a fruity floral, more of the floral than it is the fruit. It is also a bit powdery, a bit musky, slightly sweet, feminine. Okay. And these are the Lafayette line of Khadlaj. Now, I want us to go to the Empire Victor. Oh, there is no Empire Victor. I don't know, guys. There's no Empire Victor here. And I don't know whether Empire Victor is just basically sold out or what. I don't know. What they have is Empress, Crown, and Regent. Empire Victor we have already raved about on the channel anyway. So the fact that we don't have Empire Victor here shouldn't be much of a problem. Let me just give you my thoughts on these. Try and see if I can get tester papers. Okay, it doesn't seem like there are any tester. Okay, it doesn't seem like there are any tester papers. And guys, I am stationed at this corner. I'm not about to leave and look for tester papers. So Empress. Okay, Empress is the first one that I found. Okay, this is spicy, fresh. Not too fresh, but it's spicy, a little bit green. I think there is a citrus in here, but it's a citrus that's coming together with a greenness, okay? A greenness of a maybe, not a tea note, but a slight green tang to the citrus. And I wouldn't have guessed that this would be a citrus fragrance, but I'm getting a summer style of a fragrance. It does give me a slight masculine touch. I don't know if this has vetiver in it, but there is certainly some woods in here, and the woods are a little bit green, maybe like maybe cedarwood. Okay, maybe cedarwood. I don't know. There is a woody thing, something along them lines. Okay, so that's what I can say about Empress. I was not expecting it to be on the citrus side. And then there is Crown. Okay, let's see. Okay, Crown is very familiar. Crown is very familiar, aromatic, spicy, woody. Also has a green undertone, so there should be some citrus in here as well. A little bit fresh, that's the direction it's taking. And so these bottles are an example of why you shouldn't go by the color of the bottle when it comes to purchasing a fragrance. But why I say these bottles are an example of why you shouldn't go just based on the bottle. This is not like a dark fragrance. This kind of vibes in the same way that if you like Tiger, that sort of DNA tweaked. It's not a clone, okay, but it feels like if you like that Bovary. If you like that tiger, Bovary tiger DNA, you're gonna love this. Okay, it's a rendition of, or at least reminds me of something that I get in Bovary tiger. Now the last one is gonna be Regent, not the last one of all of them, but the one I just want to sniff here, which we haven't brought to the channel. Aromatic, sweet. This one is woody. This one has a Middle Eastern teas to it. This one may have a little bit of some oud. I don't know, guys, about these. I haven't had full bottles to myself. So this is just based on first impressions, but there is like an underlying oudy thing that I get from here. There's a spiciness in here. It could have some cloves, you know, that kind of thing. The spiciness is not giving me like a cinnamon kind of spice, but it could have like a black pepper or cloves or even red pepper, that sort of thing. This is Regent, okay. I think Sunshine Musk we have on the channel. Rose Romance. Oh, okay. Okay. This is definitely a piercing floral. All right, let me just show you something that came to mind here. This one, to the senses, feels like that. As though you stuck your nose on a bunch of mixed florals. I haven't even sprayed it, but that's how it's coming across. It's a bold floral, something that you would love if you love distinct florals like the Gucci Flora, if you know what I mean. I don't have papers, but let me just spray it there. Yes. Touch of green type of floral. You have to love green fragrances for you to love this. This is a perfect everyday scent. This gives me signature scent vibes, especially if you love those florals. This is a fragrance that I can see a lot of people making a signature scent. It does align with a lot of feminine fragrances. So if you're a man, you have to love feminine fragrances for you to love this, especially bordering around that flora type of fragrance. Flora, okay? So what you see here is what you get. It's a bouquet of florals. Another random one. Which one do I want to try? There is a musk that they introduced that I really wanted to try. And you know what happens, guys? As soon as we leave here, I will see it in the video. There is a musk that they introduced that comes in a bottle like this. I cannot see it, but the good thing about Khadlaj is I am going to a Khadlaj event, so I will be privy to some of the fragrances that are not here. Okay, so this is the next one. I'm just going to give you a run through. Amber Gold. Okay, Embery. You have to love amber fragrances for you to love this. It does have like a styrax note in there. It will have some woods. I do get a woody undertone in this. I do get that distinct amber. This is the sort of fragrance you would love if you love fragrances like it's not a clone, but I just want to give you an idea. If you love fragrances like Grand Soir, you probably love this fragrance. It's not a clone, but if you love those style of fragrances, you are going to love this one. This one is Amber Gold, okay? Carols, Amber Gold. I don't know, guys. I have to look for that musk. If I can find the musk, I will tell you about it. Oud Fire, okay, Oud Fire. Thank you. Mima came to the rescue, guys, because my nose. I'm gonna give you my quick first impressions. We have cleared the nose, so we're good to go. It's a sweet fragrance. It has a refined oud. It's not a screechy oud, where if you are accustomed to a screechy oud, you won't get this. There is a touch of smokiness in this, just a touch of smokiness, but not enough for me to say if you love smoky fragrances, go for this, okay? It is quite safe. It gives me an underlying rose perhaps. So there could be a rose in here, but it's not a green rose. It's if there is a rose, I get a fruity nuance of the rose, if there is a rose, okay, because this is based on first impressions. Never smelled these fragrances before, so if there is a rose here, then it is giving me like a fruity tone. If not, then there is a fruity thingy in here. So I'm gonna leave it at this when it comes to these fragrances. As I said, I have a meeting with Khadlaj, so I'm gonna be attending an event with Khadlaj, so we're gonna get more information about some of the fragrances that are here that I'm not able to tell you about. Let's go to the next aisle right across there, and then we'll go down there, and then I'll tell you what I see as we go.
It smells like shit.
Let's go that way. Sorry, Nib is recording that side, so. Okay, I'm still looking for that musk. I haven't found the musk, but I'm pretty sure, guys, no, it's not that. There is a special musk that they created, and the owner of Khadlaj, I think, is the nose behind that particular musk. I think we're gonna find it there, but quickly, let me just try the Harim Al Sultan. Hi. Okay, so the Harim Al Sultan line has an extension. These have always been there. The one I do have is this one. We have a full review of this one. It's a fruity scent, sweet, very nice for layering. And I've just stumbled upon this other one. Okay, so this one I think is going to be this. Another great one for layering. This has a more crispy fruit, an aquatic tone of fruit. This also has that gummy bear vibe. Just to give you guys a mental shortcut or a smeller vision of how to interpret the fragrance, this feels like you opening a pack of jelly babies, putting those jelly babies to your nose, and that is what you get. And that could be something perhaps coming from maybe a pineapple. It could also be coming from a lychee. It could also be coming from, I don't get zingy in here, although there could be citrus, but I don't get like a citrusy style of an oil. And this is certainly one that if they made into a perfume, that if they haven't already, if they have this as a perfume or in liquid perfume form, it will interpret as summery, as crowd pleasing, as an easy rich splash on type of a fragrance. There's a sweetness to this, but the sweetness is not sticky. It is that sweetness that you get from the jelly babies, where it's not a sticky syrupy sweet, but light sweet scented scent. And the last one here is gonna be the, what I know for a fact is I have this one. Okay, so this one is a balance of the fruit and the floral, but the fruit speaking more than the floral is, but there is an underlying floralness to this fragrance. This could potentially turn green, you know, as you wear it. It could potentially give way to the floral than the actual fruit because it's a balance. Yes. This also feels like one that would be perfect for layering if you want to layer. I'm going to leave it at this because when it comes to oils, guys, I don't want to act like my nose is sore, whatever. When it comes to oils, you've got to wear them, you have to give them time. They sort of like, you know, rise. As you put them on your skin or something, the oil will start to then open its pages. So what you smell initially sometimes from the bottle is not how the fragrance then ends up interpreting. But yes, if you love the Harim Al Sultan, the oils from the house of Khadlaj, there is more to purchase. I can speak of one of these, okay, whether this one or this, I know is not new. One could be new, one is not new. So there's 3 in the range. So if you're crazy about the oils, you could check these ones out. We're gonna go across the room, and then let me see if that is the musk I've been looking for. Let me just see if this is the musk I've been looking for. I I think this is, no, it's the musk I've been looking for is this one, and I think it's run out. What they have is the wild Indonesian and the mystical Indian. Okay, so we are out of luck. The musk is not there. Hopefully I will be able to get it in PR. This is the mystical Indian. Okay, I don't want to spray this. Okay, can you maybe get me tester papers? Oh, Andrea, how are you? Hi, I speak to you all the time.
Yeah.
I just thought to come and give a run through on the booth, but we're meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're meeting. So I just thought, okay, let me just come here. Is this another?
That's why I went to you.
Yes. Look, guys. Okay, so there's more. There's more to the Harim Al Sultan oils. Okay, I'm gonna give you more details about them. This is Andrea. I speak to Andrea all the time. I'm very happy to meet you in person, Andrea. Yeah. So we're just doing a run through of the booth, and then we'll meet tomorrow.
Yes, of course.
I didn't see this one.
Oh, I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Just give me one.
Okay. All right, guys. So we were on. That's Andrea. Mystical Indian. Okay. Can I have a test of? Okay, Mystical Indian. She's going to get the mask for me because I really want my nose on this. I want to try that. Oh, this is exotic. This is difficult to describe. This is exotic, but not what I was expecting. It's Khadlaj is this thing, okay. Khadlaj, I will try and find out what they do with their fragrances. Khadlaj has this element of mystery in their fragrances where you can't actually pin what the fragrance is doing, and that's what I get here. This is aromatic, this is exotic, it smells spicy, it smells like they put a, you know, if I call it Indian spice, it will sound a bit lame, and the spice that I'm getting here is not like a curry. It's got this weird spice kick to it. And ember. I think it's quite embery but strange. It also feels, I don't know whether this says ISO E. Guys, I'm gonna have to give you more details about this. I don't want to lie. This is just eluding my senses. I don't know. It's. I just noticed the name, Mystical Indian. That's the name. So maybe that's why I cannot pin this for now. Mystical Indian Oud Pure, and then let me try the Wild Indonesian for you, and then give you my thoughts. Okay, these are not your typical crowd-pleasing fragrances. This would appeal to the Eastern nose without it being piercing. There is no smokiness in this. There's definitely some woods in this. There is something in this that gives me I think there's cedarwood in here. There should be cedarwood in here because there is that piney element in here. Absolutely, there's a piney element in here. There's an aromatic element in here, spicy, it's woody. Could end up being a fragrance that's spicy with a fresh undertone, but not fresh as in aquatic, but like an airy feel. The notes in here are fused perfectly. I think there should be a meaning to the Indonesian thingy, okay? There is a feel of wild, witty feel in this, like a feel of wits in this. Okay, so that wild Indonesian is definitely befitting. Okay, so Andrea is back and she has just managed to source this one for us. Do you want to say one or two things about this one? You okay? Okay.
Okay, I'm okay.
All right. Okay, so this is the one I was looking for, guys, musk blend, and I believe this comes from the Khadlaj nose, the Master Perfumer creation, and this is off, if I'm not mistaken, if I am mistaken, I'll take out this part, but I think it's from the Khadlaj owner's vault, something like that. So this is his nose, or this creation was inspired by his nose. So this is musk blend. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it a quick spray here, and it's special indeed. This is why you couldn't find it here. Okay, it's musky, it's soft, it's even molecular to an extent. It feels like the sort of fragrance that will be smelled by different noses differently. It will interpret differently to different skins. I get a little bit of what I get from that Not a Perfume thingy, but not as disappearing as Not a Perfume, because this one is able to communicate, but it is that kind of musk, that molecular style of a fragrance where you can wear it on its own, or you could layer it, or it's going to appeal to somebody who doesn't like fragrances that shout but has the presence, perhaps a person who works around people, a person who loves to smell elegant without pushing it. This is a fragrance that will embody you in a cleanness. You will just smell clean. All right, that is what I get from this fragrance: a cleanness, a muskiness, a delicateness in this, and a sophistication in this. Not trying to push it, but at the same time, it is a sort of fragrance that maybe if you go to town, with it, it can start to do a little bit too much. But at the moment, it's giving me like a tease, a tease of a fragrance. So definitely centered on that musk, okay, on that musk note. So this is befitting. I am very happy I did get my nose on this one, a soft musk, but interpreted differently. From skin to skin, it's going to interpret differently. So I could perceive this as soft, while somebody might perceive it as doing too much. It may also be a fragrance that will change based on skin chemistry. So this is going to be individual specific. But what I can say about it is, yes, it is an elegant musk. It is a nicely blended musk to my nose. It is a musk that can potentially disappear. It is a musk that gives me, that Not a Perfume style of a musk. I'm gonna insert more videos on the Khadlaj perfumes based on the ones that I will be able to get my hands on. This was impromptu, guys, so it's not set in stone. If you want extensive reviews of individual perfumes from the house of Khadlaj, I will definitely bring those and give you in-depth reviews. And yeah, that is what I can say, guys, about this one. Must blend, absolutely love it. ISO E, beautifully done fragrance. Let me just smell these oils quickly. This one smells like it's got the amethyst, like that amethyst vibe. It smells purple. It's a floral, it's not too loud, it's sweet. It smells purple. Basically, that's what I can say. Let me move on to this one. This is a quick run through, guys. I was literally done here, but okay, the purple one is called Purple Musk. This red one is called Malika or Malaika. I love this one more. This is sweet. I love it more. This is sweet. It's a candy style of a musk. It's fruity as well. I don't know, it's not closing, guys. Okay, this is sweet, it's fruity, it's a candy style of a musk. It's pretty. This, I don't think I would want to layer this with anything else, because it's just giving me like an apple feel, red apple feel, even maybe strawberries here. And then let's just try this one quickly. This one is the pink musk. Okay. Okay, this one may have lychee, this one may have watermelon, this one may have strawberry. It's a fruity, more fruity than floral. style of a fragrance, and it is sweet as well. So, and it's another one that I personally wouldn't layer. It's just coming. I think I wouldn't layer all three actually. I wouldn't layer the 3 oils, the ones I'm seeing here. I personally wouldn't layer these. These just feel like they're able to communicate outright.
These ones. This.
I tried them.
All of these? These are all new.
Okay, I will.
It's not yet, you know, it's
Okay.
not in the market.
This is from the Fade.
Definitely, yeah. This is from Khadlaj.
Okay. Okay.
If you just want, you know.
Yeah. I tried this one.
I'll just get your feedback.
Okay. All these from the Fade are new. Manga Splash. Tropical, mandarin, maybe orange. This. I'm trying to think whether this might have banana. No, I think this one has got mango. This one has got mango. A ripened mango, actually. A very ripened mango is what I get from Manga Splash by Le Fade. Okay. Let's see. This one is Pista Dessert. Gotta smell the coffee beans, guys. Okay. Pista Dessert. Pistachio. Okay, pistachio. I love the way the pistachio is in here. It's a slightly green, nutty feel of a fragrance. The pistachio in itself does interpret as green. It interprets as nutty when you eat it, but when you smell it, it smells green. That is what they were able to capture here. It gives me a green leaning pistachio, a sweetness as well. A freshness as well, sharing a little bit of that, of the way the pistachio in Yam Pistachio is interpreted in here. Okay, so this is centered on a nutty pistachio green though. Okay, and then we have Rosa. Okay. It's a floral. Rose, jasmine, maybe magnolia. Okay, this could have ylang. It just came to my mind. This could have ylang as well. Okay, rose, jasmine, maybe magnolia, but it is a floral, slightly green. Okay, this one is Curtis. Okay, Curtis. Tuberose, okay, white floral. If you like white florals, that's what you're gonna get. A creamy tuberose, a white floral, bold white floral is what you get from Curtis by Le Fade. All right, let's just try this one. Okay, let me spray this. This is an aromatic floral. This one may have lavender. Remember, this is first impression. May also have jasmine as well. This one, but it's a floral. It's a floral, nothing like a pink style of a fragrance. It's a green-leaning floral with a sweetness and a musk. This one, musky, green, slightly tangy floral with an aromatic piercing thingy. Okay, this may have spices. Which one else, Maima? Which one? We are talking about Le Fade now. So Rasael Shagaf. Okay, this one, Rasael Shagaf. First of all, it's not blue. This is like a purple. This is a purple, like a royal purple type of bottle. Okay. Oh, okay. This is also got a touch of floral. I think there's amber in here. There is an aromatic touch again in here. but this one is more embery to my nose, but with a floral accord. So it's embery, floral, woody, spicy, that sort of thing. Okay, so that is what I can say about this one. It doesn't feel fruity to me, more of a floral than it is a fruit. So this also has a masculine kick to it. I think this one is targeted for the males out there, but it does have a sweet base to it where a woman can wear it if they want. So this is Sayel Shahal. I came in, we spoke about these ones. We have spoken about this one. These are for the fruity lovers. As I said, I get mango in here, a ripened mango in here. I get a nutty pistachio in here, a green nutty pistachio in here. This is going to be almondy as well, okay, with a sugar accord. And yeah, basically that is the run through. So that is what to expect from Lafayette, a subsidiary of Khadlaj, guys. It's been your girl CeeChronicles. Let me just call it a wrap here. Yeah, that's so... Oh, thank you so much for it. Thank you.
This is for you. For your daughter. Same thing. This is some.
So we have loads of samples, guys. So I'm going to give you in-depth reviews as well for the fragrances. Okay. Thank you so much, Andrea. So we'll see you tomorrow.